What's up, everybody? It is strange times, and just like me, you're probably cooped up in the house. You're probably watching YouTube. Well, good, Maybe today we can use today to learn something. Maybe we can alchemize the day and learn a new skill, learn how to do something new, or just create something beautiful on this glorious Sunday.
Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Sunday.
All right. Woo. All right, guys. Good times. What we're going to be doing today is getting right back to our cover of the Bowie tune, Station to Station. I recorded some phase mistress noise the other day, and I'm really excited to actually work that now into the beginning of the song, work that first couple of minutes into the intro of the song. You can see I've got 30 seconds of padding of really nothing at the beginning of this tune, and then the beginning of the tune starts with, right now, the bass riff. It's going to eventually start with an acoustic riff that'll lead into this bass riff, but for right now, it starts with this bass riff. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to import that noise track. I'm going to put it in this keyboard section. It's really keyboard generated noise, so I'm going to put it with the rest of the keyboards. And then we're going to add some beginning. We're going to add some intro to this song and work this noise into the beginning of the song. It still needs to fit in there with this, again, this acoustic guitar part. I'll probably record that in the next couple of weekends or two. But we're going to go ahead and put that noise track in here. So to do that, I'm going to go Command, Shift, I. All right. I'm not sure what that is on a Windows. Look that shit up. All right. We're going to import the audio. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to go to my Folgers and quite certain this is it. But here's the deal. I don't know. I don't know if this is it. So I can preview it right here and I can see. That's the one. That's it. I can verify, yep. This matches the sample rate of my song. Bit depth, everything is good. This is my noise track. So I'm going to go ahead and copy all, not just add, because I don't want to add it from its current location and Pro Tools have to go remember to read it from that weird ass folder. No, I want to copy it to this folder. That way, if I move sessions, if I take this to my friend's house in a quarantine, no, I'm just kidding. If I do, when all this stuff, when everything goes back to normal one day, guys, eventually, and I take this to somewhere else, take this to a real studio, then everything is self-contained in the Station to Station folder, including this file. So I'm going to copy all, and then that's it. That's the right file. It's in here, both the left and the right channels. Done. All right, now I'm going to choose a destination. Well, this is going to go into the Station to Station audio files folder. Yep, 100%. So it's going to go ahead and get it in there. And it's done. I'm going to put this on a new track because I know I already want this in the session. You could just say it needs to go to the clip list. But this is going to go. So, new track. Command T. Interesting. I wonder if I can do that. How about just T? Nah, that's fine. I'm just going to click OK, and I'm okay with it going to session start. This is the intro of the song. So, needs to go to the session start. You could optionally go to a selection or a different spot, I guess. I don't know what spot is. I'll learn that one day. All right. And there it is, guys. There it is. There it is, guys. So let's hear this real quick. Yep, that's our noise track. So now we need to effectively add on about 6 minutes of intro space to this. And I'm not going to keep all 6 minutes of this. You know, I'm going to actually build an intro out of this. It's only going to be about 2 minutes long. But I don't want to make that choice today. I just want to set this up so that I can come in here one day and get creative and get right to it. So today I have the lonely job of the setup guy. I'm setting up the mix for someone else. It's really just myself. But I'm setting this up for myself to do this a different time. I'm not going to do this today. So the focus of today is to be efficient with setting up your Pro Tools mix to do what I'm trying to do right now, which is work in a new section, a whole new section to the song. So I need to add a section of space to the song that's going to allow this to fit in, because right now this is over the top of the whole first 6 minutes of everything beautiful that I built out here, whereas it really needs to be at the beginning. So I need to add 6 minutes of nothing. I need to add about 6 minutes of space to the entire beginning of this song. How do I do that? I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. So first things first, let's get organized. This is not just called Reactor. This is called noise. So we're going to call it phase noise. Noise phase. And we'll find a color that's suitable. I like that. Kind of pink. Whatever. No, not whatever. I do like that. So let's say we don't need any input on this. This is not going to go to output 1 and 2. However, it's going to go to the same mix bus that I have, I think, all the music going to. So come down here and verify that. Yeah, 23 and 24. All the music is going into that channel. So we're also going to send this out to that channel. Right? 23, 24. 23, 24. Everything matches. Great. So 6 minutes of space. How do we do this? How do we do this? So the way we do this is I'm going to start by clicking here. And we'll kind of zoom in a touch. Let's go here. Okay, so 12, 10. And then we're going to get the, what happened to the audio level? Audio level super quiet. Let's see what happened. Hello? Ah, that's because the SSL is over here fading the song out at a very particular moment using the fade out, the fade off switch. So I'm actually just going to turn this off for right now because we know we're going to have to move that out a little bit later. So, okay, we're going to figure that out. But yeah, we've already got some stuff happening. We've already got some automation. Everything is going to have to come forward just a touch. So to do that efficiently, I'm going to click here. So not in the timeline. I'm actually going to click at the top of the timeline, which allows me to select all of the timeline. Oh. And then I'm going to select about 6 minutes of space. So pretty sure that's about 6 minutes. We've got little in front of the 12 and a little bit past 18. We're probably well close to 19. So that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And then I'm going to go to the very beginning of the track and I'm going to paste. And that didn't do it. Of course, because what we want to do is actually turn on shuffle. And this is the most common mistake. I just pasted over my entire session, Ben. What did you tell me to? Turn on shuffle first. Okay? And what shuffle does is it actually moves the audio, but keeps the audio and keeps the selections bumped up against one another. All right. So if you say have a piece of audio, if I have this vocal right here and I want to delete that, then what shuffle does is it bumps the audio that was behind it right up against the piece that you kept. So it keeps the audio together. It does not keep the audio where it was in the timeline. Sometimes that's what you want to do. In this case, that's what I want to do. So I didn't want to delete that piece of vocal, but what I do want to do is I want to paste that first 6 minutes at the very beginning. That's what I want to do. Now, it only did it for this song, for that particular piece, it looks like, and I didn't want to do it that way. I actually wanted to paste over the entire song. So let me try this again, and we're going to place our cursor in that section and then go to the beginning. And so now I have the entire playhead is up and down every single track on the mix. See that? See how there's a cursor lit up on every single track? Now I'm going to paste, and you see how the entire song shifts now. Okay, so all the audio is kept right where I wanted it to be. The only thing that I need to now move are the markers. So that's probably the only pain in the ass bit. And if we can somehow paste markers or move some space in front of markers potentially, then we might be able to get fairly close. So if we say take about the same range of selection here, then we may be able to get fairly close. Let's see, length 384. It's going to be really hard to get it right on the money with it being this zoomed in. But let's see if we can paste space in the beginning of the marker line. Yeah, doesn't work. So I'm working instinctively. I don't know if that works. I don't know if that's an actual Pro Tools feature. Maybe somebody can help me out in the comments below if something like that can be done. But what I'm going to do instead is just go ahead and shift everything over. So I know, what moments these happen in the song. I know what I was trying to do in terms of mark these parts of the song, the real start moment, the once there were mountains part, it's not the side effects of the cocaine, you know what I mean? All these different moments in the song I was trying to mark, So I know when they happen, and I can go ahead and mark them up. So for example, let's start with really dialing in the second return. Return of the thin white juke, throwing darts in lovers' eyes. The return some of these don't look like they went to the right positions. Turn of the thin white duke, throwing darts in lovers' eyes. Here are we, one magical moment, such as the stuff from where dreams are woven. And that's all good. That probably just means I made a mistake somewhere, but I know how to arrange the song, so I'll just get it lined back up. It's no big deal. So for these particular, let's just kind of scrutinize these sections real quick and get this set up. That'll be why, the tempo change. So lots of work to be done here to line this up correctly now. So I'm going to get to it. All right, part 2 of this adventure for today is that I had to scrap that work from earlier and kind of step back to where I was here in this. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Who cares? What we're going to do now, though, is do this the professional way, the Pro Tools way, the way I knew existed. I knew intrinsically there had to be a easy way to do this, a better way to do this, a pro way to do this. And there is. Friends, we're in luck. I was like, how can you just insert? I just need to insert some fucking time in here. I just need to insert time. How do you insert time, Google? How do you do that? Well, that's what I did. I Googled Pro Tools, how to insert time. And what that will tell you is to come in here and go here. Event, time operations. Insert time. That's what you got to do, guys. That's what you got to do. And what I want it to do is I want it to move every fucking thing. Everything. I want to move everything with it. All my markers, all my tempo changes, all my everything. Everything. That's what I want to do. I want to insert some time at the beginning for me to import this audio, which I actually already imported to the folder, so now I just need to add it to the session. Easy enough. So I stepped back to where I was. I'm going to pretend like that first 20 or so minutes just didn't happen. We're just going to sweep that under the rug and get right to the end. This is probably where we'll take our clip for the day, our gem, our knowledge for the day is insert time operation. And we're going to realign all our meter, all our tempo, all our key, all our chord rulers, everything. We're going to realign all that. And we're going to get some time in front of this. All right. Let's do 7 minutes. Let's do 8 minutes. Just to be fucking safe. Just to be safe. All right? And 3, 2, 1. That's exactly what the fuck I wanted. That is precisely what I wanted. Let's get to the tempo ruler and tab over to the next tempo change. Let's get to the tempo ruler, the green one, and tab over to the next tempo change. Once there were mountains on mountains and one. And notwithstanding the fact that I might need to do a little tunage of the system here to get it working optimally, that's exactly what I wanted to do. That is precisely what I wanted to do. Now let's import the audio again. And this time, we can find it in our station-to-station folder. Since we already imported it earlier, we're not going to import it again. We're going to do this smart, guys. We're not going to copy. We're just going to add. We know this is the one because we checked it out earlier. That's the one. So we're going to add them both. And now we're done. We're going to go to the session start on a new track. Boom! And that's what we want. So we might not want all of this. We might not want all of the noise, but we know this is what we want to capture. So we're good to go on a Sunday. Once again, hope you learned something new. I sure did. And on that note, man, until next time.